Hey everybody, welcome to Epic Time. We are here live at the Host Hotel I don't need my sunglasses on. We're at the Host Hotel in Woodstock. Actually, we're in Crystal Lake, but right down the road from Woodstock. Like always, I got to make sure I get this shared, so bear with me 1 second and we'll get that rolling. Here we go. Let me share this and we'll be set. Give people a chance to get on. We've got some riders ready to go, going to come on. And we are good. Takes me a couple seconds to get that shared. So welcome everybody. It is the last day that these riders have without the chaos that is the challenge. So that's pretty exciting. And we're going to get them in. We got some riders that are veteran riders, some, new riders. We're going to kind of feel what they got and, how they're feeling and how they're preparing this last minute of time. So, hey, Iceman, you want to come over?
Yep.
Iceman's here. He's always up for, here's a microphone for you.
I'm always up to be Chatty Cathy.
Yeah, exactly. And as always, if you can't hear anything or something's wrong, put it in the comments because I'm not wearing a headset, obviously, because I'm not talking to anybody but him, and he's right here. I can hear him, so it's all good. But Iceman, you all ready to go?
I think so. We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, do you got everything packed up?
Yeah, all packed up, ready to go. I got all my last minute shopping done.
What did you have to go shopping for today?
Nothing. I just got some more variety on my food.
Yeah, this is his last minute bike work right here.
I definitely didn't replace any of the crap I got off of your bike. I didn't do any of that shopping.
Yeah, he's got to get some parts. He's got to get some last minute parts. So we had a good laugh here. Poor Chad, he's not even riding. He's out there wrenching.
Yeah.
But Dieter was out there helping, and we're quite the mechanical crew here.
Yeah. Pocket knife and electric tape. If you can't be done with that, that's out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, we got to get some wiring done. And what was my advice? Just cut it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it'll last 14 days.
I don't think. Well, that was funny. Well, like when it was on your bike, you said to just cut it, right? And then so I don't think you were expected me to jump on it so fast because I went up my pocket knife and I went for the undercut. And you were like, hold on, let's test to make sure that maybe we can just unplug it out of here first.
Yeah, we almost cut the wrong one too. And we had to go through a lot of work only to find out that the wire we were after to steal was right there connected to the battery. So we almost went through a lot of work that wasn't really necessary. But we're all set. Like this is your how many? Your second one.
Yeah.
And are you compared to your first one, are you a lot more nervous this time than last time?
No, not actually, not at all. I have an interesting take on that, and I think what happened was I wiped out last Hoka on day 2, and so what happened? I had to ditch everything off my bike, everything that I overpacked and all my supplies because I couldn't pick the bike up off the kickstand, for those first few days, and so. When I left, I didn't have any gear, so it completely changed the way I looked at this one. Because for the last couple of years, I'm just like I need to get good sleep because everything else I can get on the road. So
yeah, and it's funny how that works. How you don't realize what you don't need until something happens and you don't have a choice.
Exactly.
Like when I crashed and I wrecked all my shit and it's all laying across the mountaintop and it was me and Paco and everything I could fit onto where my tour pack used to be. And Paco just gathered everything in the ditch, piled it up, and ratchet strapped it on. And then we got to the hospital and went to the junkyard to get my bike and just threw shit off. And I did just fine.
Yeah,
exactly. So I was like, hey, wait, maybe I don't need all that.
I did get I splurged and I got new front and back suspension with Smarty. Republic, I had a little.
I like how he uses
a little tune-up.
How he uses the term "little." I wish I had that picture. His entire bike motor tore apart, oil all over the place,
big hole under the gas tank.
Yeah, where a motor was, and he's had a little tune-up down at Republic. Yeah. So thank you for Republic for getting him on the road because if you wouldn't have done your job, he'd be on my bike. And that's just a horrible way to look at things. It's like, man, the
Good
public
God.
really saved my bike. My bike tried to run away from me yesterday just at the idea you might be taking it.
That's awesome.
Did you? Does Iceman not have a bike? Like,
I'm out of here too.
yeah,
I
ran
don't want
away.
them eyeing me up.
Yeah, exactly.
I might be a little smidge tough on things, I don't know.
Yeah, that happens. A smidge tough. So you're talking to the only two guys that know that are on their third belt and pulley.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
People are like, I got 200,000 miles on. I never went through a belt. I'm like, huh? I made it 68.
Well, everybody likes to compare mileage. I don't think you've ever had a bike hit 200.
That's cute. I've never had a bike hit 100 without a major, without a motor. I've had them hit 100. Like my bike outside has 100, but Viking Harley
How many times has
Davidson
it been rebuilt?
put it back together for me. I rebuilt the whole top end. And Pearl had a whole new motor except the case.
Yeah.
So I have 100,000 miles on the frame. And that's it.
That's
So
hilarious.
so you're all ready to go?
I think so.
Is your
I
bike
think
packed
so.
up?
Bike's packed up, fueled up. All I need to do is put my shaving kit in the morning and line up. I don't know if you heard, but they're lining people up this year by group 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then they said we're going to start lining you up at 4:30. Start lining up. So I'm curious how many people are going to camp up there tonight.
Yeah, at 4:30 you start lining up.
So I don't know that they're going to do it by number this year. So
I don't know.
I don't know. See how you could.
Like that's what I've said about this whole thing is like that is one thing I really like about the challenge is like, what do you know? Nothing.
Yeah.
Where are you
exactly.
going? I don't know. Like when's the what checkpoints you going to do first? I have no idea.
I was told to be here at this time, and then it starts.
Yeah, exactly. And for us smooth brain people, it works great.
Yeah.
Like there's some people here much smarter than me. Like, man, this drives me crazy. I gotta know the answers.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, put egg in pan, try.
Exactly this.
I'll show up and go fast. How's that?
I need less input. I need less directions.
Yeah.
This line by line thing. It's kind of a good thing for me because I'm just like, there's line A.
Yep.
There's line B.
Yep. Exactly. It's pretty nice. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by.
You
It's
bet.
awesome. I got to get a camera set, but I see the people waiting here. But good luck to you, man. We're pulling for you as a Mega Monster and all the good work you do for these kids. Here's our heroes right here that we're riding for. We got Gavin, Turbo.
Yep.
We got Elfie, Tunes, Brody, Drew, Jack, and there's a group
The whole
photo there.
team. Yeah.
I say I got to update the dates though, so I haven't done that this year because I'm off by a year. So because I see Gavin's 10 and Turbo's 17, and I updated some things, but not that. But
So one thing I think I'm going to steal from you, since you're not riding, right? And this year, I think, and I'm really not really good at this, but I'm going to try it anyway. I really like the idea of the daily dedication, and I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to try to give that a swing.
that's awesome. I did
So-
that in every Hokahay I've done. I had that daily dedication, and the ride when you're riding for these kids.
Yeah.
When you're riding for these kids, it can be emotional. You're tired and your ass is beat and you're tired and you're wore out. And then you think about Gavin sitting at home with his foot elevated because he just had heel cord surgery.
Yeah,
so
we
he
talked-
can stand on his foot.
Just stand.
Stand.
Yeah.
Not talking about running a marathon so he can stand. Turbo's getting poked and prodded so he can, go out there and do cool stuff. And little Tunes here in the yellow. He's on medication that
It's all new to him.
that messed his mood up, and he's
Yeah.
fighting anger and being pissed off at the world because of medication.
Yeah.
Elfie fighting to get drugs so he can do the most basic shit. It's not even so.
Yeah.
This right here, these group of kids, Brody was just in the doctor getting all kinds of tests and all kinds of things done, and it's just a nonstop fight. So you draw motivation from their battle.
Oh yeah.
Drew, who's had
I
up
did
and
last
down
year.
fights, and you draw from that, and I think that's really badass. And it really motivated me every year.
Yeah.
Like times I just want to say, hell with this, man. I'm sleeping in. I'm not gonna do.
Especially when you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
Like, at this point in my life, it's just you don't have. I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
when you accept a challenge and then you're riding for these boys, these are heroes. it's like, yeah, I got to.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool is like here's the group of riders riding for those
That's amazing. That's
boys,
an
and a
amazing
bunch of them are standing here in front of me, and in front of us, and it's just awesome to see that you guys are all stressing about this ride and getting last minute stuff done, got butterflies, got worries, got whatever, and
It's another day for the kids.
yeah, and it's just another day for the kids of doing that. So, I'm hoping to get those guys on the show during the week and get some of the heroes on the show.
That'd be awesome.
And let them hear it in their words. So, that's going to be pretty fun. But, man, I really appreciate everything you do for the boys, for Mile Monsters, and for yourself. Above all, man, just give it your all. And at the end, you'll have no regrets and you'll do great. Man, you got the skill set to do great things.
We've talked several times, and I'll leave with this. Was something I didn't really think about until, a few months ago when we were whenever I was tagging along on your ride was, I think most guys here are going to have some sort of competition side to them, right? You know what I mean? They just like, I personally want to know where I land amongst my peers, that kind of thing. But something that occurred to me until recently, and that is that this ride, if you're going to have some sort of competition mindset to it, in my opinion, riding doesn't have anything to do with it. You're not going to outride anybody that you might be competing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It comes down to the discipline of the gas stops, the sleeping, the everything else. That is what is going to make you do better or worse than your peer group. You know what I mean? So I was like, it just kind of gave me a different perspective about the actual riding part of it. You know what I mean? Because like you had said before, everybody here has certain skills. Everybody here can ride, so that's not even really the issue. It's all the other things, being disciplined enough to pull over when you're sleepy or whatever. So
yeah, and to ride your ride and stick to your plan.
Yeah,
not let it be let it be dictated by something else.
That's a huge deal, riding your own ride for a lot of reasons. Of course, I'm not gonna go into, but we'll get somebody else over here. Thanks for having me on, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Good luck. Robert's right here. Get throw him in. Ken will come on. We got Ken. All right. Hey, Robert.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. This is Robert. He is another rider. Is this your first Hoka-Hey?
This will be my first time at it.
Awesome. How's it feel? Like right now, like we're less than 24 hours away. What are we? I don't know how far we are. 12 hours.
About 12 hours, yeah.
12 hours. They'll be into it. So how are you feeling right now? You got butterflies. You got nerves. Or are you just good?
I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I'm a little, I guess, anxious just to try to, see what's going on and hear all the hype and, all the different things that, this could be this or that. And so it's all running through your head and you just kind of got to slow your mind down a little bit and just go out there and take it 1 mile at a time. So
that's all
I'm trying to do, just to relax and take it as it comes. It's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it is. And is your bike loaded and ready to go?
Yes, I just got through putting all my gear on there and have everything ready. All I've got to do is put me on it tomorrow morning and go to the start line.
That'll be excellent. I can't wait to see you there, man. And good luck. I've ridden with Robert. He came out and rode with me when I was doing my Mile Monster ride, and that was awesome. I got to see firsthand his ability to pack up camp in a hurry when we got kicked out of Walmart, and I was like, damn, man, this rookie's gonna get his shit backed up in the morning and be gone because the Pope over standing there, and I'm like getting my stuff together, and I'm like pretty skilled at leaving in a hurry.
I'm not used to 3 units pulling up on me like that.
Yeah, he was like, let's go. And I'm like, okay. And we took off, but it worked out great. So he's going to be, and what's your okay number?
1288.
1288. So tomorrow when you're checking the tracker and you want to see Robert, you want to get an in on him, 1288 is your guy, man.
Give it a good look, man. I appreciate it. Thank
you. Good luck to you, man. We'll be pulling for you, we'll be praying for you, and we'll be watching you, man. Because I got a lot of hope that you're gonna do well. It's gonna be awesome.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, but no, thank you, and thank everybody out there for all your support, and looking forward to catching up with Snapchat.
Tulio, come up. Grab Thule. We got to get a girl's perspective in here, and I don't know where. I didn't see Gypsy out there, so not that I would take Gypsy over to Port Thule here, but
it's all good. She's a wonderful person, so we love her to death.
Make sure you get that up high enough that they can hear you at least. I think. This is Thule. Thule, how many Hokays have you done?
I've done 2 Hokahays. This is gonna be my 3rd one. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
She's part of the trio of the Thules. It's pretty awesome. So you got mom, and brother and sister all riding. And what are your plans? Do you plan to ride together? Do you plan on ditching the family? Do you plan on having a dysfunctional family? What's your jam?
Yeah. So
be honest.
it's
They're not
funny
going to watch.
know.
Mom's not going to watch this.
No,
Neither is
no.
your brother. So
So,
well, your brother might watch,
yeah.
but he's standing right there.
Yeah. So in 24, we all rode together. Craig and I, of course, were brother and sister, and we definitely had a couple of days where we were a little tippy and pissy with each other. But in the end of the day, we do give each other a hug and say we own up to our faults or what we've made mistakes at.
Oh, that's so grown up. I want it. That's my goal. I want to be grown up and own my faults with my sister and
It
brother.
doesn't mean that we don't go for hours being pissed off at each other, but that's just how we are. But no, Craig is he's going to do his own thing this year, and Mom and I we're gonna stick together. She's my best friend, and I just adore her. And I mean, we always have fun. We did 22 together, and so yeah, our goal is to get Mom and get her across that finish line. Hopefully, this is her 4th one. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And Gypsy, your mom is a great rider, but she has had some bad Hokahay luck.
Yes.
You know, and you have to have the Hokahay gods a little bit on your side, and they have not been on her side at all. From bikes to body to equipment, like something has been after her. I have full.
Or her daughter wrecking in 22, and then the mom gene just kicked in, and so she stayed with me.
Exactly. That's
so there was that.
Bad luck. She was too good of a mom.
Yes, she
in
was.
22.
Yeah, I did tell her to go, but she's a good mom.
She wasn't having it.
No.
So you nervous? You excited? Or you just good?
I'm nervous. I'm excited and nervous. I was just telling Snapshot, I'm a little anxious this year. I think it's just my year. It's just been, as some know, and so I'm just kind of trying to get past my little nerves. But I am excited. I'm excited to see what we were out there to see and do, and this is gonna be a good one, we think. So I can't wait to get out there.
I'm excited. So that's pretty awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by. I wish you the best of luck. I love you.
I love you.
And I can't wait to watch you and Mom roll across that finish line. I'm going to be standing there, high fives and hugs.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
Good.
So that'll be great. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, there's Mom right there. So that's perfect.
Oh, you want Mom?
Yeah, you can send Mom in, whatever. I didn't know Mom was here, so I'm glad we kept that on the clean side. Here's Gypsy, a mama of the year in 2022, stayed with her daughter that wrecked. So how many Hokays is this for you? You might have to raise that up so a little bit. There you go. Number 4. So are you nervous, or is this just like another time lining up?
I'm not really as nervous as I thought I would be. Really looking forward to getting out there and going for it.
That's awesome. So is your
I just gotta put my big bag on. It's pretty much set. I unloaded probably half of what I brought out here, and it's in Thule's pickup right now.
That's awesome. You find out you need a lot less things than you were thinking, So we're all pulling for you this year. I know we're just saying you have had some bad luck and some bad
Poor decisions.
Yeah, whatever. That's bad luck. You gotta sometimes poor decisions. You just gotta have a little luck and be good. So, I'm so happy you joined Monsters way back when and reached out that time. I still remember talking to you for the first time, and it was awesome. And she's been a Monster for a long time, and it's really fun to cheer her on and watch it grow, and to have all 3 kids like that that's a special time for the family. So I look forward to seeing all of you at the finish line. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I love you, darling.
Love you too.
Good luck. Hey, Craig, you in here? Might as well finish the family out. And I got to get Dana. All right. This is the third. This is you know, like every family has the black sheep, and you know, and I'm not gonna name names, but it's a boy.
Right. Indeed. We're strange.
Your plan is to do your own thing, but that may be with mom and sister, and
Right. And put her on the back of my bike. That's what's going to happen.
yeah, that's awesome. It's gonna be a great time to watch that. You know, you really have a cool family dynamic to watch when mom is the one that got the kids into this. Like mom's the one who got into the Hokahay, and the kids now are following suit. So it's like 4, 3, 2
Right.
for the Hokahay challenge. So that's pretty awesome. So man, I wish you the best of luck. You know, it's going to be another good time to watch you, man, and it'll be fun to watch you, the whole family, and be good to go, and you know, it'll be awesome. So that'd be
Well,
great.
thank you, because you know what? We wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I want to get Dana over here before she leaves.
Dana.
Dana,
Dana.
there you go. Now she's on.
I can't.
Who's saying hi? Oh, right there.
Yeah, for the ride.
Hi, Jackson.
Yeah, come this side.
Oh.
You're up.
Oh my gosh. I'm not riding.
That's all right. We
Oh.
want to get perspective of people that aren't riding. So Dana was just in the little lobby here, so I grabbed her as we were setting up. She was my test to make sure it's all going to work. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dana DRC.
And she is not only a Hokahay rider, she
I
is
ride a
she rides a Vespa now, and she's a European traveler extraordinaire, going on a little scooter ride across, you know,
One country.
yeah.
Italy.
Yeah, but we'll say Europe. It sounds better, and it's a bunch of miles. Like nobody has to know details about borders. They were tootling around
Yeah.
Europe.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. But the great thing is Dana has not. How many Hokahays have you done that you ridden in? So she rode in 2 Hokahay challenges.
18 and 20.
And why did you not ride in 22?
Oh,
Because you were a little busy. Wasn't that
Yeah.
22?
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, good. I wasn't making sure I did my research right. So she didn't ride in 22 because she was a little busy doing something else. Why don't you tell everybody what that was?
I attempted a Guinness World Record and completed, submitted it, and then so it was the longest journey on a motorcycle in a single country by an individual, and then that was I got beat out by a guy in.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We don't care to do her journey. So
Yeah.
that was
It was
pretty
fun.
impressive.
It was fun.
So how was it not riding this year in the challenge, but being here amongst all this?
I am so excited for everyone.
Yeah, can you see
Yeah.
the excitement in people's eyes when they're getting a little
Uh-huh.
nervous about it,
Yeah.
and especially the first time? Because I remember your first year, and you know,
It's so
there were so many of us that were just wide-eyed and
right.
not a clue, and
It's like, okay, I'm winging it, but you know, you get as prepared as you can, and that's it. You
Yeah.
get on the ride, you have no idea what to expect, and have fun. Number one thing, have fun, be safe.
yeah, arrive alive.
Yep. And-
Arrive alive
yeah.
at that finish line, and you'll be just fine.
It's fun.
Yep.
It's
It is
fun.
fun, man. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh,
It's
I'm not done.
okay. Good. Keep talking. I got time. I guess what I'm not doing tomorrow, riding. We get to sit here like
That's right.
we get some drinks and
All
some dinner.
night long. Yeah.
These guys over
Dinner
here,
and a
these guys
movie.
are waiting to say
This is
something,
dinner and
and
a
we're
movie.
just like
Bring us some
talking,
food.
and
Yeah.
we're like, "How about you shut the hell up, man? We got it in line at 4:30."
Okay. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you, darling. It's so good to see you all the time. You're always like, she's got like a crazy happy mood all the time. I was like, I don't know, like you can't get her angry. You can't like
Oh.
she doesn't walk in just pissed off at the world.
No.
So I mean, and this
No,
somebody
'cause I'm-
hangs out with Ken all the time and she's not angry. Like I don't even know how that's possible.
I'm around a bunch of riders.
Is Ken over there? He didn't even
No.
say- Okay, good. He's not there. So I
But
didn't
he'll
say it.
watch this later.
Yeah, well, I'm going to edit that out. So that wasn't Ken Andrews I was talking about. Like, there's another Ken. Ken Williams, I think she's hangs out with. So, all right, who's next?
Yeah, try to up that one.
Not gonna happen. Look, I know when I'm cooked. Like,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
exactly.
going next, so somebody else can do well.
So here's Mr. West Coast Michael. You can tell him a little about yourself, and this is how many times you've done this or what it is.
Michael Nielsen from the Lacey, Washington area, so part of that Pac Northwest contingent of Mile Monsters, and this is my first Hokahay. So Let's see what it's about. Let's see how I
That-
measure up.
That's awesome. Your first one, and who inspired you to get into this to try it? Like, was it when did you start following the
So
Hoka?
I really started paying attention to Hoka after you guys were on Denver's podcast when he had the Asphalt Five guys on. You were on, Diesel was on, Solo, all those guys came through. It's when I really started. I kind of knew about it in the background, but that's when I really started paying attention. Watched you guys come through in 22 right through the backyard there when you came through Washington.
Yeah.
You took a little trip there in Hell's Canyon.
Oh,
near
yeah.
the house, and then 24 Frankie Mountains Road, and I ride with him quite a bit. So he kind of got me off the fence and into the game for 26, and it kind of worked out that I waited to jump in because the start finish line here is only about an hour and a half from where I grew up. So it's been kind of cool.
I think that's really cool. Like he literally is coming home to go on a massive journey.
Yeah, it's
Like-
been awesome. My sister's been in the area. I spent a couple days up there. She's actually down here to be here to see us all off, and her and the girlfriend and everybody will be coming in for the finish to root all the mile monsters and cheer them over the finish line. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see you cross that finish line. He's one of the riders that was in on Monsters Over Mountains. So to do all that in those kind of times, like these people have skills of riding, and it's just going to be fun. And what's your rider number?
1289.
1289. So if you want to watch 1289, you go on milemonstersinc.com and you check it out. He's very familiar with the boys and helping them. Done a lot of work with Turbo here.
Oh yeah.
So, it's a lot of fun when you have that as the inspiration. Do you think?
Oh yeah. It's like, like with GOAT this week and knowing that, and sent Drew some cool stuff from some friends in the Army there, and then getting to hang out with Alfie down the Love Ride was pretty epic.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been some awesome stuff, and I've heard you mention a couple times now already. Like you're having those rough days, like Monsters or Mountains, or when we're riding out, just any ride for us. Like you think about these, these guys, they don't get a day off. They don't get to.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
you dig in and keep going because why? How could you not for these guys? They really are heroes for us.
Exactly. It makes it very motivating to do what you do. And it's really awesome. Our main goal is to get Brody here a van.
For sure.
That's our end of the year goal, is we want to raise enough to buy him a van. And to do that, it takes a lot of work. And these riders are willing to do that work and put in the miles to do that, and have a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get some crazy looks when I talk about like the average rider's miles compared to what we're doing and
Yeah.
what Hoka is going to be. And people are like, "You're nuts." I'm like, I don't think I'm nuts. It's just, look at the world a little differently.
Exactly.
So,
You are nuts at home, but in this group, it seem a little normal.
I fit in well here, and at the same, and I joke a lot at home. Everyone's like, "You ride so much." I'm like, "You need to meet my friends. I really don't ride that much compared to the other monsters."
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. Like I got a buddy at home, Daryl, who always tells me, your concept of distance and time is just skewed so far.
Yeah.
Like amongst this group, everybody relates.
Yeah.
But amongst normal people with a brain that's not smooth, they're like, hey, wait a minute.
Got a
Like,
wrinkle in it. I had shoulder surgery right around the application time for this Hoka Hay. And when I was in physical therapy and I was getting ready to come out for Bash and Crash. And he was, when they cleared me to get on the bike, he's like, short rides to the store, not to Portland.
yeah, exactly.
Because he knows we're a little skewed on what we consider a short ride.
That is the truth too. That is way skewed. But I wish you the best of luck. Get a good night's
appreciate
sleep
it.
tonight.
Always,
I thank you for all you do for the kids
I appreciate
all the
your
time, and how you're always pushing Mile Monsters and
the best.
spreading awareness and really doing that. So, I mean, above all, arrive alive back here.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Take what the road will give me. I'll get here when I get here.
Exactly.
I can't party if I don't hit the finish line. So
That's the fact.
that's the
So
goal. And
you'll do great, and just
appreciate you, man.
and it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of you, and good luck,
Thank
man.
you. I appreciate the family you built with Mile Monster, man.
It's
been
awesome. It really is a family.
It's
I love
been a
it. So,
crazy 5-year ride.
it's a lot of fun to let people. I thought there'd be like 2 or 3 people coming down here to do a show, man. I looked around, man.
I didn't think it was going to be an hour-long show.
Keep filing in. That's all right. People can fast forward, do whatever, but
There
that's
you go.
all good, man. You grab somebody else, and we'll be good.
You ready?
Teeter coming.
Teeter?
All right, Teeter's coming over.
Teeter.
Teeter.
happening?
everybody, most people know Teeter pretty good. So Teeter, you can do any introductions you want.
So I'm Teeter, second Hokahay. Super excited. First one didn't go the way as I planned, and so I got a different outlook on what's going to happen this next 10 days.
Yeah, it's really cool though how that does that. You know, the first Hokahay may not go as planned.
Correct.
You know, I told it when I gave him a little talk at lunch. You know, I said like, just give it your all, but it may not go as planned, and that's all right. You know,
Well,
2 years goes by fast.
Well, 2 years goes by fast, and then you know, if we remember, you know, you blew your motor, and then I blew my motor, and then 2 weeks later you blew your motor. So
Yeah.
that was 3 weeks before Hokahay started. So I was basically setting up a brand new bike, and didn't have things set up the way that I like to have them. And this time I have everything fine tuned. So
Yeah, how you
good
feel?
about
Like you feel nervous, butterflies, not whatever, another ride.
I mean,
another...
maybe a little anxious, but it's more just because of the unknown. You know, tomorrow morning once we get direction, we think we'll be fine. But,
Yeah, and it's a nerve-wracking test, I think, because you're amongst peers that are all into the same thing. You know, all into this crazy long distance riding, and it's insane to do. But you're amongst all these people that are doing the same thing, so it's like the pressure of wanting to not suck.
yeah, correct.
You know, it's like
yeah.
the last thing you want to do is like be the guy that like wiped out on the corner 5 miles in,
Yeah,
like an
correct.
18, when somebody crashed going through the wildlife refuge. We're not even done with the escorted part. Like doink, he's in the ditch. Like I don't want it. Nobody wants to be that guy.
It actually almost happened to me at day one. You know, day one coming down through Florida, we took a corner tight, and there were a bunch of leaves down on the ground, and I knew I had to stand my bike back up. So I went right into someone's front yard and fishtailed, and somehow didn't go down. You know, the people that were with me were like, "Holy shit! I can't believe you did not drop your bike." I made it out, so things are good.
And the goat has a tooth for sale.
We'll talk about that when we're done in a few days. So
I can get him to commit now in case he
Yeah.
gets a head injury or something he doesn't remember. So that's it. But I love Teeter. Teeter is a great mega monster and a great advocate for what we do, and it's really awesome because he has a great family. He's like the maybe fifth favorite in his family.
yeah, pretty
So-
much. Yeah. So
He's got some great times, and I've had some great times. He's got awesome family, wife, kids, is great. I can't wait, you know, like on a personal level, you know, I can't wait to be closer to your family and watch as your kids get to do the fun stuff in life, you know, and be a little closer because his wife's awesome and kids are awesome, and you know they got great hearts and they're just super entertaining. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that we have this family of riders that motorcycles brought us together, but the good times and the laughs are what
correct.
keep it going, you know. And
it's wild. You know, all my friends today are pretty much wild monsters. You know, I only have a handful of friends that I talk to really outside of this group. So
yeah, it takes a lot of time.
It's
like I don't have a lot of
pretty much
time for it, you know.
Changed my life, changed my outlook on life, and you know, I just try to cherish everything I can.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so exciting, man. But I thank you for being such an awesome monster. I wish you the best of luck. You have the skills, you have everything. Just arrive alive and enjoy the ride, my friend.
I appreciate it.
All
Thank
right.
you, pal.
That is funny. Anybody.
Anyway.
Yeah. And there you go. So yeah, they're just sending them in. No. You're all good. They can hear you already.
Oh, hi, sorry.
Rolo, have a seat. Rolo is one of our mega monsters who hardly has any energy. I got to get up in the morning, and all I think about is like, what are we going to do today to get Rolo to wake up and be a little alive? So you can introduce yourself. Sorry.
No worries. Hey, I'm Rollo, Frankie, Rollo, Morris, Lamb, you know, add a few mornings, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Just I think they can hear. Make sure that thing's up high enough. But is this your first, second, third? What is it?
First. This is my
First.
time doing Hokahay.
So your first Hokahay, but a lot of monster followers, you know, they know Rolo. But to people who don't know you, how many miles did you put on last year?
106,000.
And how many do you think you might put on this year?
I'm hoping I could do 100,000 on one bike this year. That would be kind of cool.
That's 200,000 miles in 2 years. The average person doesn't put on 200,000 miles on all the motorcycles in their entire life combined, plus their kids and grandkids. So that is absolutely amazing. I'm so pumped up to watch you because you do what I always preach about the girls. You are the epitome of that. When I say that girls are some of the best riders we have, and people always think, oh, that's a girl, and I'm like, that's a girl. There's people that she makes look so incredibly bad. It's hilarious, but she has a helmet on, and they just think, oh, must be kind of a smaller guy. Like nobody wants to admit that they just got, whooped up on riding by somebody that you could literally pick up, sit down, and move right out of the way.
Oh, I get told, hey bro, hey dude, all this and that when I pull up to a gas pump, and then I take the helmet off. They're like, oh, sorry.
But it is so fun to watch you ride and the energy you have. And she has her own private pit crew, so it's a little bit upsetting for me to watch your shit get so set up, because she just pulls in the garage like a NASCAR pit stop and says, I need this, and then Bilbo says, I got you, and
I put it to test today.
yes, like, yeah. What did you tell that? Like, she comes in with broken parts as she's prepping the bike.
Yeah, now that the dealership's closed, the meetings are all over, and all I got to do is load the bike. I went out there to show Randy where to plug in the heated gear, and it was bent, little metal piece, so I tried to straighten it out, and then it's in my hand. And I'm like, oh boy, I broke it. Cool.
Yep.
Nothing's open.
So I thought I was going to get pillaged off Riot's bike, but Bilbo, her man, stepped up and pillaged off his bike.
He just put it on there for this trip. I said, thank you for doing so. Now I got it. This is sweet.
That is awesome. That's love. For everyone, there is someone, and it is definitely Bilbo is your one, like without a doubt. So I look forward to watching you roll. You're really going to do great at this. This is an event that I think really caters to your skill set, which is riding hard. You have to ride hard, and you are a beast of a rider. I mean, I can't stress that enough. What a beast of a rider you are, and how tuned in you are with your bike. I mean, her bike is really big, and it didn't fall in the parking lot Thursday at all. And
there's still time.
Yeah, there's still time, but and she's really good at riding, and thankfully she is, or she might have ran somebody over on Thursday who did fall off their bike. There's always a mishap, but you're really good. My point is, like, you are really good, and I can't wait to watch you. What number are you?
1255.
1255. You remember 1255.
Can't drive 55.
Yeah, if you're going to watch somebody and you want to see somebody, remember this is Rollo. And I don't know, what does it say on the tracker for your name? Does it say Rollo? Does it say Frankie?
Dash Rollo.
I love it, because when I first met her, it said Frankie. I thought Frankie was a dude. Like I couldn't believe that she's just everywhere. Like, gone all the time, riding all the time. I was like, who is this Frankie? And somebody said, that's a girl from Georgia. I was like, what? Like, where'd she come from? Just onto the scene, never heard of her, and all of a sudden she's just everywhere. So I'm super glad you found us. It's a joy to have you around. Like, we have so much fun together outside of this kind of stuff, We get along great, and it's really fun, and I really can't wait to watch you do your thing. Just enjoy your ride. Be you, ride your ride, and you're going to have a great time. And at the end of this, you're going to be at the finish line getting so many hugs. Your little frame's going to get popped.
I'll be balling.
Yeah, you will. You'll be great. But I love you, darling, and I can't wait to watch you do your thing. Awesome. Thank you. You can send somebody else over. Hand it off.
All right.
She's awesome. So that's so much fun. So much fun. That is so true. She's going to kill it. She's going to kill it. Wrong way's coming. I think Jug was over there shaking his head like he wasn't coming over. That's cute.
No, Jug's coming.
Yeah, he's coming.
He's wanted a break.
All right.
How we doing?
We're doing great. Let me clean this off of here, and we'll be all good. Wrong way, you go ahead and introduce yourself to anybody that might not know you.
Name's Michael Lamb. Wrong way. from Klein, Texas, just northwest of Houston. Riding my third Hoka.
Awesome. And what bike you riding on?
Well, my bike gave up the transmission about a week ago. So thankfully-
I'm laughing with you.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully, Bubba Womack sold me his bike to ride. So
This is crazy though. A guy who gets ready for 2 years to go on this ride and gets everything dialed in on his bike, like dialed in to the point, like you are one with your machine. It is an extension. And then 2 weeks before, you know what?
8 days.
8 days before, his bike says, I shall be taking a break from this one. Like the motor paid off the transmission to take a dive.
Yeah,
take one for the team, buddy. Take one.
I mean, if it had been my first Hoka, I'd be scared to death.
Yeah.
But having done a couple, it's a bike, and it's a Hoka. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, you gotta be a good rider for that. And this is your third one, so you got your first one, you got the butterflies out. Second one, you made some choices about how you did it, and now you're ready to go, and you know what you're going to do. And Wrong Way has a lot of skills in the Hoka, and I really thought his skills were riding long ways before he had to sleep, not sleeping much, and then riding more long distance. I thought that was his skill we were going to see shine this year. I had no idea his number one skill was going to come long before the Hoka ever started, because Wrong Way is the one responsible for getting 2/3 of these people signed up to ride for Mile Monsters. So again, I've thanked you repeatedly, but every time we get one more person that might be new to this, this is the guy that got all of these new riders aware of what we're doing and how we do it, why we do it. A lot of these new riders had no idea, what these kids go through, what they do, and they had no idea. And then Wrong Way steered them to these boys, and they were just like us. They fell in love with it,
exactly.
and they want to help these kids live their best life. So it really, I can't tell you enough how big that is to the organization, to our awareness. And it's not always about raising money. And we're trying to raise money to get Brody a van, amongst the countless other things we do. We do a lot of things we don't even talk about. But we do a lot of things. And this is just another thing. But on top of the thing, which is a van in particular, like, you have caused the awareness from having 60 riders doing this to just branch out. That's very hard to put into words.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got several hundred friends watching them on Facebook. And so for each person that comes along and rides with us, gets hooked on the boys and, how great they are, they become another advocate for the boys with their several hundred friends. And out of those several hundred friends, we'll get some more riders, some more advocates. And the more we can spread awareness, the better chance these boys are going to get at a cure, at somebody helping them live their best life.
And they get a lot of things. Like, we pick people up that have connections to something. It's just crazy how the world works.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was through a monster hooking up that has a hookup for Elfie to meet Gene Simmons. Another monster had a hookup that Turbo got to meet Patrick Mahomes. Things like that.
Leno.
And Jay Leno.
Yeah.
It's just things like that you can't put into, like money. You could say we raised $50,000, and that's really cool. But what we got going with these kids, you can't put those things on a chart and say, oh, he got to meet Gene Simmons. Oh, that's here, whatever. Like, these are things that a kid will never forget. So that is super awesome, man. And again, I thank you. I wish you the best of luck out there on the road.
Appreciate it, bro.
You do you, and I know you're going to do great. I mean, you're a great rider, a great friend, and an awesome monster. So I wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it,
man.
Thank you, brother. Love you too.
Bet.
Okay, bye.
All right, that was awesome, because he is a really great advocate for what we do and how we got to this point of having that many people. Now, here we go. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Yourself?
This is awesome. Here we got Jug with us. Jug, you can introduce yourself and tell them anything you want to tell about yourself.
Yeah. So Marcus Radloff, go by Jug, out of Wisconsin, Toma area, and my first Hoka Hay. Been riding with the Monsters since I don't know, quite a few years.
Yeah, it's
I think
awesome.
right 3-4. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see you signing up for this. He comes from a long line of bikers, and like I said, you were raised for this.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
You really were. And how many years were you in the military?
21 years, 1 month and 1 day.
21 years in the military. Thank you for that. That's an insane amount of time to be in the
It is. Yeah.
in the Army.
Yeah.
Being told what to do, and being told what to do, being have to do this and that, and there's a lot of sacrifice. So I thank you for that, and two, that really helps prepare for this.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. Going through the gear, and I think just the prep for it all. What I really need, what I don't need, minimalize, and just being organized with everything and knowing where it's at. It's definitely helped.
And I think the ability to take suffering and absorb the suck.
Yes, absolutely.
To absorb the suck and come out the other side still with the same momentum moving forward.
Yes.
Like I think that's pretty awesome. And the military will definitely teach you to absorb the suck.
Yeah.
If you last 21 years, you are like a sponge of suck. And then you can take it all in and be like, yeah, I'm Mr. Suck.
Yep.
I did a lot of that, but you get a lot of good too. So,
Yeah. Yep. They say embracing the suck, so you just go with the punches and roll with it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be perfect, but can you adapt and keep moving?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. I'm looking forward. Is your bike all ready to go?
It is. It's got to
Packed
be.
up?
Yeah.
I mean, is it packed up
yeah.
tonight?
We're ready to
Nothing
roll.
left to do.
Yeah.
We've got gassed up and
we'll be
good to go.
Yeah.
That is perfect
Yeah.
because, most people have it all packed up, but you'll see tomorrow morning somebody will
Stuff's gonna
be
flying off.
Yeah, they gotta be over in line at 4:30 in the morning, and tomorrow morning you're gonna see people going shit, and they'll be like running down there, late to the line.
It's not the time to make last minute changes.
No. It should be good, but
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're doing the live show. I'm gonna continue this from Sturgis, as most people know, and we're gonna cover the Sturgis. So, what is your rider number?
1336.
1336. Somebody wants to follow that, but when we're out in Sturgis, you're going to get to meet his mom. So she's coming out to hang out with Riot on the show because she's going to be right next door doing some work with Wild Ass in their tent at the rally.
Yeah.
So your mom's been going to the rally for a long time.
Yeah, it's 30 plus years. Easily.
That's crazy. And when I first met her, I was like, wait, come again?
How many years?
And not like I came out here 30 years ago and then I'm here now. She went out every year.
Yeah, every year.
All those years.
Yeah.
And his
She's
mom.
a badass. I mean, these days rolling out through the toy hauler in the big truck, and she's like, I'm just going up to Sturgis.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
Yeah, and she's a badass biker, but she's this cute little thing. She's a cute little thing who doesn't look nearly old enough to be his mom. So I was like, she introduced herself to me out at Sturgis. I was like, wait, what? Because I saw her on Facebook and stuff, name, but not a face.
Yep.
And then I'm like, wait, what? I had to do a double take. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How are you? Did you adopt him when you were like
What is
7 or
this?
what? That was so kind of you to get him from the orphanage on your 10th birthday.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I do want to wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have a great ride, and I hope the suck is minimal and the joy is maximal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be good.
I think it's really going to be
Yeah.
good, and it's going to be a great show to watch.
Yeah.
So I look forward to it because I told you guys in a meeting and on a thing, like military guys have a skill set that is very useful, and it's to stay calm when the shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And that is, some people just don't have that. And something runs out and they panic and they go left. And when you could have just took a deep breath and found a way through that.
Yeah.
And, some don't have that. Some get it because of training, but, it's going to be fun to watch you because you have that. And it's really fun. So good luck to you. Be safe out there and enjoy the ride.
Appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Send over anybody that wants to talk. Anybody. Good to see you, my man.
Good seeing you, right?
You can do the introductions if you want.
I'm George Thiesing, Southwest Minnesota, also known as Silver Dog. I got G4 here on this shirt, but I'm the fourth George out of a family. There's 5 of us. I have another son that's also George.
That's awesome.
So that's how I get the G4. But
I like G5. That's cool.
G5, yeah, he's at home. So, but yeah,
And how many of these have you done?
this is the first.
First
I'm a
one.
rookie.
I love that
Rookie.
You know, and like ask the other rookies, like, how are you, like, how are you feeling right now?
I was doing really good till tonight. Tonight, I think the safety meeting, really kind of hits everything home. Listen to Jim Red Cloud's little video that they started before that nobody else has ever seen. Kind of really puts a lot into perspective more of what he has really wanted with the Hokahay. The lack of water. I grew up in South Dakota, so I'm very, very familiar with the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and when you hear it from his standpoint, it just kind of really hits you a little harder.
Oh, for sure. And Jim Red Cloud, the founder of the Hokahay, had incredible vision. And it's one person I really am, saddened that I didn't get a chance to meet and hang out with. Like, I was turned on to the Hokahay in 2016, and I was going to ride in 18, and he passed away in 17. So it was one of those things that it was just, the stars did not align. But to have the vision of this ride, like, that's incredible to me. Like, one man came up with a vision, and the wife, Beth, come up with a vision for this and have the warriors, 1,000 warriors, going across and to raise awareness for the plight of the Indian. And it's, they had a rough go. And to steer this many people into it, what it's branched out to and how we wanted to be charitable. And the amount of charities this has affected is absolutely amazing.
Correct. It reminds me a lot of you. I mean, what you're doing also, it's the voice of one. He wanted to hear the voice of 1,000. 1,000 men becomes 10,000 men. 10,000 becomes 100,000. And before long, it becomes 1,000,000 voices. It's what you're doing right now with us. That's how I came on board. I never heard of Mile Monsters, never knew who you were, never knew who a lot of people were. And then as it keeps expanding, right? Look at how many people now today are here that are going to be starting riding, tomorrow morning for us boys. And it's the same concept. It's just both really emotional. I mean, it really is.
It is very emotional and very inspiring. He's buried in the National Cemetery in Black Hills. Every time I'm there, I stop. I stop, I pay respects to the man who started this. And Mile Monsters would not have ever existed if it wasn't for Jim Red Cloud. So I'm sure that from the other side, he's got a smile on his face and been like, I never met that dude, but, he looks pretty native. Maybe he's one of my people. He didn't know it, but I did get a test done from 23andMe, and I'm not. So I am a Viking. But anyhow,
unless you're fishing.
Yeah, exactly. But I do stop at his cemetery. I mean, I can pull into the National Cemetery in Sturgis there and park my motorcycle and walk right to his headstone. So that's how many times I've been there. I don't even look anything up. And on my ride, I just stopped there, and it was one of the few pictures I didn't share because it was like kind of personal for me. So, but I like that vision, and I like how, he inspired so much, even from beyond, and still inspiring. There's still people. There's new guys that are here right now that are not riding for a cause, that are joining our cause, joining another cause, or next time they'll have something else. Mile Monsters has 60 people. 4 years from now, there could be another organization with Baca and might have 60 people. That's all comes down back to that one guy who's, when he branched it out, is helping hundreds of families.
Absolutely.
The ride will change you, and it changed, a lot. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So good luck to you on this ride, man.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait to watch you. You're doing such a good job. I can't wait. It's really going to be a lot of fun. Is there anybody else over that wants to talk? I don't know where we're at. Snapshot just got in. Fed's coming in. I think this is the last one.
Howdy.
All right. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sean Johnson.
I'm affectionately known as the Fed.
The Fed, who was never a Fed.
I was never Fed, never law enforcement. No, I was affectionately called the Fed by Mile Monsters at a New Year's Eve party that you missed.
Yeah.
You didn't get to go to that.
I didn't go to that one.
No, but
I don't like to miss anything. I get FOMO really bad, but I did miss it, so that happens.
Yeah. So then, I get back home and my MC buddies hear Fed and they just start laughing and it stuck. So there it is. I'm Fed, I guess.
So how many challenges have you done?
This is my first. I'm
The
a rookie.
first one. So you got a lot of rookies. I love it. We got a lot more. There's a lot more that aren't even here. These are who stayed at this hotel and are getting unpacked. So how are you feeling today?
I am. I'm a little nervous, excited. It's the fear of the unknown. Really, I feel prepared for what I think I need and have gleaned from other riders like Wrong Way and Loco and Fonda, and done some long distance quite a bit. And the thing I'm excited about the most is the bike is way lighter at this point because I don't have my wife and all her gear on the back. So
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And it's good, but you find out you'll need a lot less stuff. And I've been trying to guide everybody in the right direction in this prep time, getting ready. And I hope that, take it to heart. And at the end of the day, the end of the game comes and you just want to give it your all and do your best. And whatever that is, it is, and I'm looking forward to watching you to do your best. I know he's the type of guy that's going to give it 100%. So it's always fun to watch that unfold as it goes and what kind of problems come along the way and how people react to it is just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. Man, I'm really super happy to join the Monsters and share the kids' story and do everything we did. So I had a great time at lunch yesterday. And hanging out with everybody there. And that's the kind of stuff that we have so much fun doing that you kind of forget that we got to do something major here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mile Monsters is absolutely amazing. I first heard about it from Loco, Dickerson and Bradley Fonda a couple years ago. And I was fortunate enough to go to the Bash and Crash last year and meet the boys and meet everybody. And I'm blown away at such a cool organization that does so much directly for these kids. I'm amazed at your drive too and what you do.
Well, the boys to me have become family. So it's like the drive has become personal, not, I'm blessed. I don't have a son that has my last name that has DMD, but I feel like I have sons that have DMD. If that makes sense. And I want to show our cool banner. So bear with me while I plug another camera in quick. Sorry about that. Get my fat butt, but it's so that makes it very personal to me without being it's just a lot of I just want to show everybody this. So where'd my camera go? There we go. This is the banner that we had made for the riders, and everybody signed it, put their sticker on it, whatever. But they're charity riders helping kids live their best life, and the journey begins today. So you have a big journey starting, going to be hanging up tomorrow morning when you guys are out there, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch that. That banner is going to be a little prize for one of the riders, so it's going to be fun to watch that hang somewhere else. So maybe that'll end up being yours or whatever, but it's really awesome. And again, I thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you and your effort, and I can't wait. Even if you were a Fed, it'd be fine with me.
You're welcome. Look forward to it.
I think that's everybody. That's everybody. Frosty's not here because she doesn't love us, and she's probably watching the parking lot right now because she's on her way. But anyhow, it's been an hour. I didn't know how long it's going to be. We had like 2 or 3 people here when I got started, and then they just kept coming down. And I want to share as many stories as I can because these are epic people doing epic things, and you can't do epic shit with basic people. So this is how I'm going to end it tonight. And I want to thank everybody for sticking this out for an hour and hearing their stories. So now you can put a face with the number, a face with the name, and remember, sharing is caring. Share this thing when I go live, share it while you're doing it, and that'll be good. Oh, Frosty just said wait. So I don't know if she's coming in or not. So she's I was about to give that, and that's my peace out. But we're gonna see. I'll give it one more second here. She's 30 seconds away. We'll give her 30 seconds. I think I can talk for 30 more seconds. From my point of view, it's very different being here and having all of this happening and not having to worry about riding tomorrow. So that part is weird for me and kind of like a relief at the same time. I saw some friends of mine that were here that started out in 18 just like I did, and they're not riding either. And it was fun to see them and talk to them and get all excited about it. And it just odd not getting ready. But I think we're gonna have a great time in Sturgis. I think we're gonna have a great time. Look at that. Let me get your microphone turned back on. Here you go. We got Frosty here.
I figured I'd end it with you.
That's awesome. So Frosty is my partner in crime. She is the one who really runs Mile Monsters. I just stand in front of the spotlight more, and that's about it. But everybody says, right, you do so much. Like I'm the one. Well, Frosty's really the one who does all of it, and she definitely takes care of my headaches. She takes care of things that I scratch my head. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'd have to do this or that. And it's super happy that she joined the team, and she has a massive heart. Like, I don't know how she fits her heart in that little chest of hers, but it's she's this tall, and it's a tiny little thing, but she's got a heart that's this big. So it's really awesome to have you. You can tell them about yourself a little bit. Do your introductions.
I'm pretty cool.
Pretty cool. She's really cool.
No, this is this weekend's been pretty cool to be here too, but everybody knows me, a little bit about my story, but this ride is all about the boys, and that's where my heart is. And it's everything that we do for these kiddos is just touching to us. And Gavin and Turbo and all. When I came in before Jackson and Brody were here too, and it was so touching then. But to get to know these boys and their families, that's why I am here riding this ride, is for those boys. So I hope everybody follows all of these riders. They are absolutely amazing, and what we're doing is just pure epic for this.
It really is. I think it's super epic. Go to our website and you can read all about the heroes and all that good stuff. But it is super epic, and it's hard to put into words what it means to these kids. So I think it's really, really, really cool to have it. I'm so excited to have so many riders. Mandy's the one that organizes all that and keeps the riders, gets them all what they need, and tells me what I need to do. And I'm a tough one to work with, and we make a great team. So she hardly ever has to yell at me. And I always try to answer the phone if she calls, so I don't get yelled at.
Yeah, so everybody needs to know I am not answering phone calls. I am not answering anything during this. So this is your guy, and Honor is also helping with everything. So, watch the trackers, and Riot will be busy, I'm sure. But
yeah, it'd be great. You can call me anytime. Anybody has any questions about anything, but a lot of Mile Monster stuff is really gonna just be put on hold outside of the Hokahay event. Riders are concentrating on riding. I'm concentrating on promoting her ride for her and showcasing what they're doing and educating the world on the Hokahay. That's really what we want to do, and educate the world on our heroes. I want people to know Turbo's stories. So we're going to be talking about them all the time. And I want them to know Gavin's story and so on and so forth. So,
And I think the other thing too is just to have everybody sharing everything that if you're seeing it, sharing it, because the more that we're sharing it and getting it out there, it helps. Your 500 friends, you may hit 4 or 5 that it just may touch a little bit differently. And that's what we're trying to do.
yeah, and it's going to be such a fun time to watch 60 people ride. And, you know, especially some of our lady monsters are just a joy to watch ride because they're just beast and they can really ride. So it's really fun. I mean, you have such talent at what you do with the mile monsters, and that we're not even talking about your riding. And if you don't know, if you've never ridden with her, if you know how I ride, everybody credits me with being a maniac. Well, when we ride, I don't lose Frosty. So when we're riding, if we go on a 400-mile ride, a 200-mile ride, we ride around the country, we ride thousands of miles. I've never pulled over and said, "Where's Frosty?" So that will give you a little idea on the riding ability. And my friend Mark Nips, he rode with us the first time, and he's like, "Man, like you monsters can ride." And he goes, "I can't believe how those girls can ride." You know, so what's your number again?
1311.
1311. So pay attention to 1311 on the tracker. You are going to see an amazing rider. And remember that this is the little half pint that helps everybody get settled in with their monster stuff. So I can't thank you enough. You know, you're one of my best friends. I love you. I just want you to do well, but stay safe.
I need you to take care of Chad too. He's
I'll
gonna
do
need
that.
it.
Yeah, me and her husband are going to partner up and take care of each other because we both worry about her when she's on the road. So we're going to have to, Chad and I are probably going to have to cuddle a couple nights and hug it out, you know, like as she's sleeping there. But man, how is she doing? I'll be all teary-eyed and stuff. So it's awesome. But I love you guys, and I really love what a great human you are. And I'm really glad that you got in here so I could showcase my gal.
I was out of breath.
Yeah, come running in. But Chad and I, we won't get in any trouble in Sturgis. We'll be on our best behavior. You know, even without a babysitter out there, we'll be fine. So that's awesome. So with that, we can end it. So thank you. You got anything else you want to add before we're out of here?
Thanks, everyone.
Tomorrow we line up at 4:30. We're going to have a live show at some point between 4:30 and 6. And when I get it figured out what's going on and how we're going to do it, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it rolling. Might be from my phone, might be from a laptop. I don't know yet. But we're going to get it figured out. We're going to watch them roll out of that place. And to all the monsters, I wish everybody the best of luck. To all the families of the monsters who are going to be sweating this out for 14 days, you know, I'm with you. If you need anything, you call me. I'll find out. I'll get an answer for you, whatever the case is. But be praying for our monsters, be praying for our heroes, and be praying for all of the riders of the Hokey who stepped up to take this challenge for whatever charity they choose to ride for. So again, I thank everybody, especially the people making fun of us out there.
Jessica.
Who was it?
Yes.
Oh, that's too funny. So they're like children.
They are.
Children, like little special needs kids. That's awesome. But you guys have a good night. To my wife back home who is watching, chiming in, I miss you, darling. I love you too. And I'll talk to you later.
Love
so
you,
everybody,
Amy.
peace, everybody.